Now check this. I have added few extra details to the table. Okay. So now on this data, I can perform certain operations to know about employees. If you want to know about who is the youngest in the organization and eldest in the organization, you can check it easily. Okay, by using a query, you can create it. You can read data in the needed form. Okay, to do that, we go to create query. Okay, usually it opens in wizard. Sorry, query design. But go to SQLU. Now select query. You will be using select. What is that? First, let me disclose all the details. To disclose all the columns, we use select star, and from where we are going to access EMP table. Now you get all the details. This is how we get. Okay, it means that this query. Let us try to understand this query. So it is asking to read. It is asking to read all the information from employee table. So star means all the columns. If you want to reduce it to certain columns, maybe EMP ID. If you want to disclose details related to the EMP IDs, then I can check this one. So okay, so this is how we can read by using the select query. We try to read information that is stored on the table. There are several other operations that we can do by using a read query. Okay, so we are trying to access the information in the way we want. So for every activity there will be a purpose. So for example, if you want to disclose information related to the employee having, or like if you want to disclose what is the lowest age of the employees. Okay, let me show this one. Minimum of, minimum of employee age, the column. So this column, employee age list, employee age column name is EMP age. In that we need to show details of 22. So we know that 22 is the lowest age of the employees. So we want to find it by using the query. So we designed it in this way. So this is how we decide. Select minimum of EMP age column. So this column is belonging to employee table. Select from employee table where EMP age is minimum. Now let us run it. Okay, sorry, we cannot keep open a table while performing the queries. Okay, if you get like this, click on design, run it. So now it is showing. So we know that 22 is the least age and we got the value exactly. Okay, now so there is another operator that we use as lowest age. Okay, so when you use this thing, so now in the result you got expression on the head. Now if you give like this, you can define this column name as lowest age. Now run, lowest age is 22. So this is a simple SQL query that we use on database to read information that is needed. If you want to check maximum age of the employees, you can use query aggregator by name max. 54 is the name. 54 is the highest age. So I'm max age. Now it is like this. Okay. So this is how we can access data from the queries, data from the table by using queries. Now if you check here, we wrote a query to calculate total values where interest is low. Okay, so here data is visible to us and we are performing function, we are writing COUNTIF function to get the value. Means here data is completely disclosing to the user where he can modify it. If you check here while writing query, Nothing is disclosed here. We are trying to write by using the column names and information. So this is how it maintains consistency and privacy of the information. Got it? So you can write, you can disclose, maybe it is not required to use these aggregate functions. What I want to do is I want you to display, I want you to do write code, SQL queries to display each column and multiple columns. If I want to display multiple columns, means emp id, comma, emp name. If I want to know these two things from the data, I can enter by placing comma in between. I can mention n number of columns, and we get details related to it. Okay, so this is about writing a simple SQL query to read information. So this we can make it more complex. The things will become more complex when we are extracting data from large volumes of structured data, where we write nested queries to get needed information. Okay, as of now, these are very simple queries by using which you can disclose details. All right, so do it. Practice 2 to 3 columns, 2 to 3 queries on different tables. All right, thank you. In the next video, I will explain you to create a query by using query design. Okay, thank you.